Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It's Saturday, January 11th, 2020. And we're already 11 days into 2020. Crazy, 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 huh? I am using my new phone from Cricket. My new, what is it, Moto G7 Supra. One thing I like about it is I'm using the face camera and it'll zoom. Which is pretty cool. I think this takes really nice pictures and really decent video. If I can stop the camera mount from shaking. I've been out doing some pictures, just random stuff. I don't know. I like the pictures, not so much the content. Man, the wind in this place always sounds like it's haunted. It's a really nice day here. It's windy, but it's in the mid 70s. It's supposed to go up to into the 80s today. We're supposed to be having a heat wave for the next week, basically up until next Monday. Not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, when we're going to go from running in the upper 70s and 80s to a high of like 44 or something. That's what they're saying. Of course, that's a week out. I can't really trust the weathermen for today. So I'm not complaining. Other than like I had to run the air conditioner last night. It to get a decent night's sleep. It was too hot in the bedroom. But I'm sitting here with the windows with the door open, and I was out here last night. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I had the door wide open, and it was like 68 degrees outside. It was gorgeous. So, we're slowly making progress on my new trailer. We've got the roof material ordered, and it'll be coming in. I'll be getting that put on. Every time you turn around, you get more options. I was trying to figure out what to do with my floor in the living room. I don't want carpet. I've never been a fan of carpet. So I was out looking at linoleum and looking at floating floors and looking at stick down floors. I don't know. It's all really fairly expensive. Even getting stuff on sale, you figure at I think what the cheapest one, not stick down tiles because I don't like those at all. But the cheapest flooring I was looking at was like 97 cents a square foot, and I only need 250 square feet, roughly. And yeah, that's $250 right there, plus installation because I can't do it myself anymore. And so yeah, we're looking at somewhere around $500 just put the floor down. My son-in-law suggested he uses this stuff, and I can't think of the name of it. And then my son also recommended it. He's used it several times. They're both in that business, home improvement and painting and all that. And this is a floor paint. Excuse me, an outdoor floor paint. It's not an epoxy like you put down on the garage, which is what I was thinking at first. But that ends up looking like a garage floor. This you paint over like your outdoor patio and stuff like that, and it dries. There's several different finishes. I think we're going to go with a granite look. So it's basically just a paint you put down very thick. It's going to take 5 gallons to do a 13 by 15 area. So that's pretty thick. But I could roll on paint for about, I don't know, maybe 2 gallons with like 2 coats. But and then the bathroom, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. There's been some, not really, well, there's been some changes going on, but not that's going to affect me immediately. It's going to affect my plans on the trailer. My daughter is actively looking at this place about an hour southwest of us, down in Middleburg, Florida. There's 8 acres of land. The creek runs through it, and which is kind of ironic type sounding. Was it a movie or a book? I don't both. Anyway, there's a couple of acres of woods, and a couple acres of cleared land. There's a big, I think it's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, and then there's like 4 outbuildings, a big barn, 2 very large sheds. But anyway, she's moving out there to be centrally located with her company. They're looking at a couple of other big properties to buy for her to manage, and yeah, so she'll be moving out there. With that means I may be moving out that way as well. Put a couple of trailers or a couple of RVs out on her property. They're already talking about her mother-in-law moving out there possibly, and then myself, and then who knows. Basically, that's what her and her company do, are mobile homes, and they're looking at an RV park and stuff like that. So she may do a few on her own property. I don't know, but the point is, in the next 2 years, once they get established out there, I may be moving. There's also going to be a change in my circumstances because I won't be watching the little guys every day. So that'll be a change. So basically, I'm not going to do the full-on man cave bathroom that I was contemplating. I'm going to do a shower stall, do the floor, do the ceiling. I'll probably just go with a more conventional style sink than the 55-gallon drum with a container on top of it. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm this way on it. I kind of like the drum idea. I found a really cool galvanized tub that would go nice on top of it. Just a shallow feed pan. Yeah, I don't know. I've only got a couple of days to figure it out before they come in and actually start working on the bathroom. So more than likely, I'm not going to go the full route. I'll keep it kind of a hybrid, I guess. Oh man, that coffee. So yeah, it's like 11:30. Excuse me. I don't know if I said this or not. January 11th. Yeah, I think I did say it. Gorgeous day. But I stayed up way too late last night. It's one of those things, you get into a routine, and it's so easy to break it. I've always been a night owl. I always like staying up late at night, and hasn't been until I moved here. I mean, the past 15 years or whatever, I didn't have any time schedule. I did pretty much whatever I felt like doing. and that meant staying up all hours of the night, either in my studio creating, or watching movies, or reading, or whatever, and then going to bed at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning when the sun comes up. Then I would get up at 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, here I've gone and changed, and I'm up by 8:30 at the latest for the most part. And last night I ended up staying up. I don't know what time it was. I finally went back to bed. But I didn't get up until after 10 o'clock this morning. So it feels like the day's half over, and it probably is, because the sun will be going down by 5 o'clock. So I've only got 6 hours of daylight out there, 5.5 hours of daylight. But I want to get a few things moved down to the other house, and then I need to go get my brother and go pick up a couple of things that him and Swoosh bought, and we'll get them picked up and brought over to their house. And I don't know, a few other odds and ends to go on. I'd like to get out and get some interesting pictures with this camera. I've done a few like plants at the daughter's house and stuff like that, and they're okay, and it shows that the camera does really nice work, but they're not artful type pictures. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get down to the beach, or we'll get out to the river or something. I've also been trying to play with this little mini camera. I figured out how to turn it on and get it to record, and I'm in movie mode, and it's okay. It takes it's a very wide shot. What I had actually done was I mounted it on top of this little radio controlled car. I tried it in a couple of different positions on this, and ran it around on my table, and it's kind of cool. But again, it's I don't think there's anything. Let me know if you want to see it. I'll put it together and put it out there. But I tried on my bigger RC car, but I need new batteries for that. I may try one of these tumblers, just take it out and run it up and down the road. But again, it's nothing. I don't want to just post a video while I'm trying out the camera. It needs to be, I don't know, at least semi-interesting. So, coffee in the morning. I don't know, it's been a couple days since I've actually done any videos. And some of it's just because, like, I don't think about it. Like the other night, I went to the daughter's house to do dinner, which is going to be something else. If she moves an hour away, dinner's going to be, it's not going to be an every week thing, I don't think. It's just too much in gas, too much in time. By the time you get down, you get dinner done. You hang around for a little bit and you leave. It's 8 o'clock by the time you get out of there. So, right now I get home by, well before 8:30, even taking Bob and Swoosh home. But if we're an hour out, then it's 9 o'clock or better. And driving at night, and on some of these, I don't know, it's not real. She's almost out in the country, but she's like 10 minutes away from everything. 10 or 15 minutes away. So it seems like she's way out there, but you come in and you're close to Orange Park, Middleburg, and there's like a Walmart and the hospital and everything like that within, like I said, 15 or 20 minutes of the house. which is pretty much the same here. Only you only have one choice. I can be in one of 4 different Walmarts in 20 minutes. But yeah, anyway, start waffling. I was thinking, like, I didn't do a video on Pandemonium Palace dinner this week, and I should have, because it turned out really well. It was one of those not sure what I was going to do type thing, and like she didn't really have an idea, and she brought her dinner order in, and when I got there, she was cooking up chicken, and she had done, I don't know, 4 or 5 big chicken breasts, so chopped it up into chunks. I was like, all right, now I got to make something to go with chicken. It's going to feed 10 people, you know. So kind of look around, go through the pantry, pulled out some rice, made up a couple cups of rice. I used the juices that she cooked the chicken in, the oil and seasonings and chicken fat and everything else that came out of it. She was getting ready to pour into a jar. I was like, no, we'll put that in here, and we'll add the rice, and then we'll bring the rest of it up to, you know, the amount of water we need, and I'll let that cook. And then I looked around, and there was frozen mixed vegetables and frozen seasoning package with onions, peppers, celery, little seasonings. I don't know what was in the frozen. Don't remember what was in the frozen vegetables, with carrots and beans and peas, I think. Just a nice mixture. I brought the rice up to temperature and let it sit for a little bit, and then I folded it's still frozen, just threw all the vegetables in and threw it into a couple of casserole dishes, added the chicken, added some cream of chicken soup, added two cans of cream of chicken soup, rinsed each can out with milk and with just 1 can. Rinsed them out with milk, put that in the microwave, and nuked it up and cooked it up until it got nice and blendy and, you know, mixed up and nice, and poured that over top of everything, added cheese to the top, and popped it in the oven for, I don't remember, like 20 minutes or half hour at 350, until the cheese was all nice and bubbly, and the mixture inside was kind of bubbly, and we let it sit for a little bit, and 2 big casserole dishes disappeared. Actually, it looks like, yeah, my son-in-law just went down the street. So, but yeah, I should have videoed that. I should have taken pictures of it. But it was one of those type of things, like I didn't have a plan in my head. I didn't know where I was headed. I didn't know what it was going to turn out like. I mean, usually I'd go ahead and just do that anyway, but like, things were kind of helter skelter, and I didn't have a tripod set up. I didn't have a spare one of these. It would have been all handheld, and yeah. But I fully intend to make it up again because it was that good. And I have a variation that I want to try that I think was going to be really good too. So maybe in the next week or so, we'll do that. And there goes my other son-in-law. No. Okay. Just a truck that looks like his. I wonder, oh my goodness, what are they both doing down there? Anyway, I guess that's it. Enough babbling. I'm going to get dressed and go down and see what my son-in-law is up to down there, and then get my day started. Fleeting thought popped in my head and gone. Let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. You want to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, I'll have links in the description box wherever that is on your device of choice. I also have links to similar videos, and you'll find my email, my snail mail, in case you want to send me something, postcard, some awesome mustard. Oh my God, I had some of that mustard that Jane sent last night. Oh, a ham and cheese sandwich. Wow. I'm out of the candy crack. That stuff didn't last long at all. But anyway, yeah. You want to send me a pack of matches? Send me a box of rocks. I'm losing. I got rocks in my head. I can always use a new box of rocks. So, if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Till I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all. Sticker's still on there, right? 3 months. I watch it every day. Oh well. Bye-bye.